So I'm going to hand it over to Michelle.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being out here. I know that it's a very exciting day here in Bexar County and San Antonio, and I'll just start off with some numbers for you guys. So as of 1 o'clock this afternoon, the entire county turnout, we've had 95,354 voters. Today in person, we've had 21,261 countywide. Now for the city of San Antonio, we've had in early voting 65,550 voters. And then as of 1 o'clock today, we've had 15,739 for a total of 81,289 voters. So as of right now, just countywide, we've had 7.9% turnout. And I'll just put places here and talk a little bit more. You're welcome to ask questions, and then we'll wrap it up with some information about election night returns. Anyone?
Can you talk about year-over-year changes in terms of people coming out to vote?
We basically have been a huge outreach effort through social media. We have opened up and provided information. So the election, unfortunately, with the turnout that it is, we feel like there's a lot of overshadowing by other community events and Fiesta, but there's still time to get out and vote. The polls are open until 7.
And what's the overall expectation for turnout realistically?
Well,
Polls closed compared to previous election years.
Right. So when we're looking at other numbers from previous elections, something that we're looking at is this election looks like it's going to be more like 2019. In 2019, we had during early voting 9.1%, and then election day 4.6%. So we're hoping overall that we'll have anywhere between 13 and 15%. That's a projection for right now. You can't hear?
How often do you feel you'll be able to give updates as to how many people have voted during the day today?
So as of right now, this is the only press conference we have set for today. We could possibly meet after 7 o'clock to give additional updates. That way we'll have closer numbers that include today.
And results will start rolling in around 7 p.m. tonight.
Correct. So we have a new... Well, at 7 o'clock, or when we have our 7 o'clock turnout, it'll include early voting and ballot by mail. So we do have a new election night reporting system that'll be online. Matter of fact, we already have the link available. So you can, if you wanted to click now and see, of course, it's going to show 0%, but our reporting will be coming out in 25% increments. So we'll start shortly after 7 o'clock with early voting and ballot by mail. And then as soon as 25% have turned in, we'll start reporting it in 25% increments. We're hoping, honestly, to have all the numbers turned in by hopefully no later than 11:30 this evening.
Anything you would say to people who are like, I'm not sure if I should even go vote right now? The streets are packed, Fiesta events are going on. What would you say to these people?
I would just want everyone to know that we do have 246 vote centers throughout the county. So if they are not wanting to go into the more populated area, there are other places. Any of our voters can go to any one of the vote centers that we have open today. If they have any questions about the locations, we encourage them to call our office.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this being your first election to oversee here in Bexar County as Bexar County Elections Administrator, how are you feeling, and what's the metrics of success when it comes to this election year in Bexar County?
Well, I feel like the energy in the office is extremely high right now. Everyone in our office we have boots on the ground throughout the entire office. The energy's high. We're super excited. Overall, being that this is my first election in Bexar County, I feel that we're already off to a great start. I feel that it'll be very successful, and we look forward to getting your results to you a lot sooner.
Any other questions?
We all good? Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming out. Should you have any additional questions or needing additional numbers, you can reach Eric. He'll be more than happy to get that for you. Also, for anyone that's needing it in Spanish, we have Jorge available to answer questions. Yes, ma'am.
One more question.
Sure.
For people people who are Spanish voters, obviously, they can expect to have translation at the booths. They shouldn't be worried about that, correct?
Correct. So our ballot is in English and Spanish, and we also have bilingual workers at the poll sites.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I do want to say one more thing. So if voters are wondering what's on their ballot, we encourage them to visit our website at bear.org/elections. They can type in just a few little bits of information about themselves, and a sample ballot will be available to them.
And lastly, have there been any issues, any bumps in the road?
No, it's been very smooth. Knock on wood, it's been very quiet, very smooth, and so far, so good. You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a great day.
Univision Telemundo, we'll get Jorge to answer any questions in Spanish. You want to update?
Wait till they put everything in there.
Go right ahead.
No, do it.
Yeah.
¿Nos puedes decir en español cuáles son las cifras de votantes en día de hoy? ¿Cuántas personas han votado? ¿Qué esperan para lo que queda de día?
Sí, hasta ahorita llevamos un total de 95,000 votantes que han votado en la elección completamente. Llevamos hoy cerca de 21,000 personas que han votado ya en el día de elecciones. Eso nos da un % de más o menos 8, cerca de 8%. Viendo estos números, estamos esperando terminar entre 13 a 15% hoy.
¿La jornada ha sido normal, tranquila durante el resto del día? ¿Esperan que más votantes vayan a ir en lo que queda de día?
Ha estado calmado. Los números que hemos visto sí han estado entrando lentamente como esperábamos. Con fiesta pasando aquí, todos se están enfocando en eso, así que no esperamos números bien altos. Esperamos aún que sigan llegando los votantes a votar. Todavía hay tiempo, que tenemos hasta las 7, así que sí esperamos un número más grande. Pero ahorita la verdad con todo lo que está pasando en la ciudad no estamos muy seguros de dónde vamos a terminar exacto.
¿Y qué le dice a esa gente que quizás va a fiesta y a flambó, etcétera, y capaz tiene la oportunidad de votar, sobre todo a los hispanos? ¿Qué les puede decir para que pues antes puedan ir a votar?
Sí, queremos recordarles que aún es importante salir a votar. Hay tiempo. Si en sus lugares ven que está muy ocupado por lo que está pasando, tenemos 246 locaciones para votar, así que por favor aprovechen. Hay lugares donde nada más tenemos ahorita números muy bajos, líneas muy cortas, así que no van a encontrar línea. Aprovechen, voten, es su oportunidad de poder hacerlo.
¿Podrían dar resultados antes de las 7?
No, legalmente no podemos tener ningún tipo de resultados antes de las 7, así que todo será ya después de las 7. Los primeros números que van a ver van a ser los números de votación adelantada y los números de las boletas que se mandó por correo. Eso los veremos muy pasadita a las 7, y pasando de ese tiempo vamos a estar enseñando los números por 25% de más o menos de lo que va llegando hasta que terminemos todas las votaciones del día de elección. Entonces ya tendremos ese número final. Todo eso se puede encontrar en nuestra página web. Ahí tenemos un link nuevo donde enseñan los resultados, así que se va a ver un poco muy diferente de antes, pero podrán ver mucho mejor la información y quién va ganando y los resultados.
¿Hasta qué hora se podrían esperar los resultados?
Nosotros queremos estar ya final todo para las 11:30 de la noche, más tardar. Si se puede antes, créanos que lo vamos a hacer antes, pero no esperamos que sea más tarde de eso. Gracias.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
I don't want y'all to burn up. It's hot.
That's my friend.
His name is Gilbert.
Exact rates. It's 5. Beginning of the town.
Down.
You say last one.